We're getting to a point in which full self-driving is really going to start taking a hold of the market in the masses. Like, I have countless friends that just got a Tesla and are just experiencing full self-driving because of the free trial, and are really starting to change their definition of how they sit in the vehicle. And so in this video, I wanted to talk about how full self-driving is changing lives, B, what my setup is for full self-driving in terms of like the speed profiles and everything and how I use it, and C, like, if you haven't tried full self-driving, I think you really should at least, and trust it. And why? What are some ways to overcome, and like on your first drive, what to look out for when you're driving on your Tesla vehicle. So the first thing is, so full self-driving, a lot of my friends are starting to get into it, and what's an interesting story is that I try and explain to people that full self-driving, it really removes all the micro decisions that you have when driving in a vehicle. Like, think about it, like touching the steering wheel, moving it a little bit, and pressing on the acceleration or pressing on the brakes, like with slight adjustments. You don't have to do any of that anymore, and you can just sit back, relax, and let the vehicle take you to your destination, and whether it's like 10 minutes, 30 minutes, or an hour drive one way. Now, you still have to watch it in this current setup, and so certainly it is an interesting proposition if you are able to kind of de-stress and remove some of the anxiety that a lot of people do have while they're driving their vehicle. And that's how it's changed my perspective. Like, I just sit back, relax, I got my phone mount right here, and I still monitor it from time to time, but I can just sit back and just, take in what's around me while we're driving at 68 miles an hour. Now, there are speed profiles, and right now, with the current update with version 14.2.2.2, there's sloth, chill, standard, hurry, and Mad Max. I particularly am never really in Mad Max or really in sloth unless it's like an accident. Now, every once in a while, like if I know it can handle aggressively driving through and I need to get there quicker, I guess I'll turn on Mad Max. But I've also kind of changed my perspective on, do I actually need to be in a rush to get there 5 minutes quicker, or can I just sit back and let the car make its decisions and I just monitor what it's doing? So really, the majority of the time I am in standard or hurry, and really like chill. I guess if I had to rate it, I'd probably be like 40% hurry, 40% standard, and 20% chill, with like maybe a couple percentage points in the other ones. Now, I also have a Jowa phone mount that's right here off screen that my phone is always mounted on, whether you want to use it for navigation vertically or horizontally. That is a perfect place for me that my phone is mounted, so I can see it because it's right in the line of sight with this camera and everything. So really cool accessory. Definitely check it out and use link down below and use promo code Dennis if you're looking to do that. And now the last thing is, like, if you just got your Tesla and you're trying to be worried about full self-driving and how it actually works, you also have to remember it's a computer, but it's a computer that has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 sets of eyes, even more. I'm probably miscounting here. So it has a lot of eyes, and so it can be quicker to intake what's around you, and maybe even quicker to react to any sort of variables that it needs to avoid. So once you understand that it's a computer, then you might understand like how it's actually making decisions so that you won't get freaked out, essentially. But even on like highway drives like this, going 50, 60, 70 miles an hour, it's perfect. And that's probably where I would start first before going for like a city road or whichever. But let us know what your thoughts are, and let me know how full self-driving has changed your perspective or changed your life with your commute. Let us know down below in the description.